Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last time we cleared the MSV Strontium Mule from the presence of the Blue Suns. This time it's time to read more dossiers. Also, Windows is being stupid once again, as per usual, and making load times incredibly long. Good job. I did apply the shorter loading screens mod for the Shadow Broker's base and the docking procedure, so we'll see those shorter. That doesn't really help though if it's going to keep loading very slowly, but hey. I figure let's watch the videos first.
To look. Omega.
I think there are 4 sets of videos as well. Well, that's Arya just being usual Arya.
Emily Wong. Citadel.
Nothing too interesting. And that's Emily Wong doing an interview. Also nothing too exciting.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Not sure if that pertains so much to Fred Mazai as it does to the Turian at the beginning.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
Another Skycar. Yep, that's certainly a Skycar.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
And that's Bailey doing his job. These sets of videos are not very interesting. Who does the filtering for these?
David Anderson, Citadel.
Oh, this looks more interesting. Anderson is with his uniform, and there's a Krogan and a Solarian? Not bad, not bad. Taking out a Krogan. Makes sense.
Praetor Gavon, Omega.
And that's another Krogan. And a Volus? And that's an elevator. Not sure what that's about, but okay.
Kalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani, Citadel.
No, she's having a good time.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
How did you manage to get yourself stuck like that, Keeper? Wonder if they self-destruct.
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
In that case. Oh man, it's a bar fight or something. Or I guess a headbutting competition?
Urdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Huh. That is a flamethrower. That is a flamethrower indeed.
Elias Kellum, Citadel.
Well, something is happening here.
Miranda Lawson and Jacob Taylor. Lazarus Research Station, ship now defunct.
Huh. Lazarus Project, interesting. Having a chat, okay.
Geth platform number 2A93, alias Legion. Deactivated Reaper, Thorn system.
2A93, you say? Huh. Why did it never give that identification then? Or maybe it's the Shadow Broker's identification, actually. That would make sense. No, this camera has the case of the fisheye lens. But it's interesting to know that there was a Geth ship. Well, that's true. They did say that there was a Geth ship, so...
Garrus Vicarian, Omega.
Oh, man. Clips. No more Eclipse. It's interesting that the camera was embedded into another Eclipse guy or something. Huh.
Arya Talok, Omega.
Alright. Well, that was the video archive. And in fact, since this is in fact a new recording session, I should have the delivery pickup, should I? Yes. Fortunately, that's still not research. It might not even be more research or something. I don't know, actually. I don't know how it works. Is it if you received all of the research in the world already, do you not get any more research in that case? But yeah, so we also don't really have any more reasons to come back to the ship. So I'm just going to read the 4 ones, and then, well, we have only one visit left, basically. Then that will be all. So indeed I need to read 4. Thane Krios, Drell Assassin, achieved top ranks in Hanar training programs. Responsible for 1-hour massacre on Omega. Advanced Captural Syndrome makes neutralization a low priority. Kill methods. Preferred assassination methods. Human, rear approach, check shoulder to prevent turning, hands to chin and base of skull, neck snap. Alternate, check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm neck snap. Asari, front approach, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control lock to neutralize biotics, advanced hip throw, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Alternate, warp field on biotic barrier, step past, kick to back of leg to collapse knee, step in with knee to spine, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Turian, side approach, low kick to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock as Turian leg stiffens in response. Finger stab under jaw if unarmored, or eye, grab head fringe, neck snap. Alternate, front approach, paired punches to vulnerable plates just below eyes, drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning neck snap. Krogan, top approach, double strike to eye ridge, slide down between blinded target's rising arms, precision nerve strike to throat, secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage, quad kick to bend target, grip each side of skull, running, leaping, spinning neck snap. Alternate, bomb. Everything is a neck snap except for Krogan alternate. Medical report. Dr. Chakwas. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense, does it? Unless this was beforehand, but I think we recruited Thane after Dr. Chakwas was abducted. So, yeah. That doesn't make sense, but oh well. Lung capacity, 42%. Left side lung shows large lesions, right lung has nodular lesions only. Antibiotic treatment, now resistant to cipoxidin, melanarin, alburacin. Metastatic progress, stomach, liver minor, heart negligible at this time. Treatment options, viable transplant candidate but refused to be added to list. Synthetic lung generation currently impossible for Drell. Therapy and care. At this time, Mr. Korea should continue getting regular cardiovascular exercise in order to stimulate lung movement and prevent or delay the stiffness that causes lack of oxygen transport. While physical stimulation may also be beneficial in keeping tissue flexible, any injury at this point will dramatically impact Mr. Krios' body and cause rapid degeneration. It is unclear how much longer Thane will be able to serve in direct action. Thane should continue to wear loose clothing that leaves his chest uncovered to prevent moisture buildup that could worsen the problem. The Drell eidetic memory is often beneficial in allowing Drell to escape unpleasant scenes by losing themselves in happier times. In this case, however, Mr. Korea should try to restrict the time spent reminiscing, as prolonged sedentary activity may increase the rate of lung degradation. This suggests that what is best for Mr. Krios currently is to continue to remain active and to engage with other team members in order to stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. Alright. Next, the last member of our team, Grunt. Akir's vat-bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Task Group. Why? Because they can make sure that that genophage is not being impacted or something? Research extranet search summary. Search Krogan history. Search Great Wars. Search genophage erase. Krogan victories. Search Okir erased. Grey generals. Search Tuchanka erased Tuchanka. Search Urdnot Rex. Search Battlemaster Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard Normandy. Were there more Commander Shepards than the one on the Normandy? Come on. Search Animal Fights. Modified Large Predators. Search Tyrannosaurus Rex. Erased Earth Lizard Rex. I still don't think he got any results out of that. Search dinosaurs. Recent terminal activity. Search Battlemaster humans. Erased Earth humans. Are there any other type of humans? Come on. Well, I guess now they can be colonist humans. Search human history. Search Earth Wars. Download 6.1T news footage. Human general historical conflict. Search warrior humans. Download 2.1T. Is that T for terabytes? Huh. Documentary footage. Human general historical. Major military figures. Search great humans. Modified. Honored humans. Download 0.7T news footage. Human achievement awards. Search great storytellers human. Search war stories. Download 0.67T literature. Human writers conflict. Search human Homer Kipling Hemingway. Download 0.13T literature. Human writers Ernest Hemingway. Download 0.06T audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises. 14% completed. For Whom the Bell Tolls. 100% completed. A Farewell to Arms. Deleted. The Old Man and the Sea. 100% completed. Search Sharks. Well, that sure is Hemingway. Recent transactions. Catalog order. Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase 2823 UG652. Case premiums 54 ER engine oil. Okay. Video download. The Madness of Sacrifice. The unauthorized biography of Warlord Akir. Purchase 2856 UG122. Economy box. Fish Dog Food Factory. Tasty Bites. Okay, that makes sense. Video download. When Fauna Attacks. Volumes 1 to 10. Purchase 3254 UG975. Betax's Hot Fish Spice. Video download. Vaenia. Video download. Asari Confessions 26. True Blue. Purchase 9683 UG662. Fornax Special Spotlight. Krogan Edition. Purchase 8856 UG972. Captain Cosmic Action Figures. Guard the Krogel Battlemaster with real smash your enemies action. I guess these were just snacks for watching the videos. That makes sense. Alright, next is Cerberus. Rogue agency for advancement of humanity, founded in 2157. Active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones. Classified as a terrorist threat by both Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed. 1 year post-resurrection. So you're saying that the Shadow Broker would have become a problem had we waited for a year after the Lazarus Project. Which, I don't know, if the game implies that one day is a real 1 day in the game, has it already been a year or not? I don't really know. But okay, activity highlights. For a more extensive list of shell companies, see Cerberus Economic Structure, Volume 1 to 4. 2157, Manifesto published. 2160, Facility on Pragia constructed. So that was one of their first projects? Huh. 2161, Subject Zero born, CDR Holdings purchased, Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased. Terra Nova, you say? 2162, Infiltration of Human Media begins, specializing in extrasolar news. Constant Times, Scott Examiner, Nascent Galactic Broadcasting Corporation. Project Doorway makes forgery of Council Standard Medicards and indent tags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. 2164. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Leak to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation stopped by agents in place. So they're meddling in politics as well, obviously. 2165. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little, but names his sponsor Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. Yeah, obviously they have to make sure that they don't have any traitors on their side. Why would you steal antimatter? Well, I guess it's as good a way to obtain it as any. 2166. Harbon Military Industries purchase on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicates in Batarian space, Terminus Systems. Great, so they're also arming the space pirates in the Terminus Systems. 2167. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. Trident. That's an important name. 2168. Assassination of 22 Solarian Crime Syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Down Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. There is a Solarian Crime Syndicate. Interesting to know, and takeover is quite unfortunate. 2169. Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with Omega encaphalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 mg active ingredient for each 25 kg of body weight. Under 7.5 mg dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3.5 Citadel Standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 Citadel Standard days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. Yeah, that is That is classical Cerberus. Very, very much so. 2170. Nanosurgery on Subject 0 successful. Omega enkephalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Yeah, OE is the Omega enkephalin, okay. So, it doesn't work on non-Asari. Good to know, or at least on Jack. 2171. Pope Clement XVI assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium non-acetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. Replacement Pope Leo XIV has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians, Regenephage proves useful for strategic alliances against Turians. So, even messing with the Pope. Great. 2173. Ina Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner Claude Monod assassinated. Charles Saraceno much more tractable. I knew it! I knew that Cerberus had something to do with Terra Firma, and here's the proof. 2174. Radium placed inside office chair of System Alliance parliamentarian Artem Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election, much cheaper to manipulate than normal process. Cerberus-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approached, found acceptable to bribes. Well, good thing that not all Cerberus operations go as planned as well. 2175. Michael Moser Lang approached by operatives in militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name. New Cousteau. So Trident was a Solarian colony? Question mark? I don't recall right now. I need to look that up again. But yes, Lang is now an operative of Cerberus. This is very important information that will come up later. Actually, I remember reading that the intention was to introduce Lang in Mass Effect 2 proper, but they never ended up coding him in or tying him in any way. So he doesn't really appear in person, but there's a lot of material on Lang in the Mass Effect comics, where he is a pretty high caliber agent for Cerberus. We'll be seeing him later on. 2176. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Ying Shang. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of financial reform bill allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting amongst vice premiers a bonus, as Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee and his chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. So electronic surveillance removal means that if that's for... well, it's hard to say actually. Is this of the surveillance by Cerberus or by the Shadow Broker? Because both could be it. If it was by Cerberus, it would mean that Cerberus now trusts Lang so that they don't need surveillance anymore. And it doesn't say where the assassinations happened. But it is the Systems Alliance Parliament, so that's once again messing with the politics of the Alliance. Putting in people who are susceptible to Cerberus influence. 2177. Successful acquisition of Light Shadow Pictures proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. Capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. 2181. Matriarch Tilia Eraza targeted with Omega and Caphalin. Claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voices in the legislature considerably diminished. Yeah, also classic Cerberus. 2181. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. Binthu, we've been there. We destroyed some Cerberus facilities there. 2182. MSV Enixara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian Hierarchy Hawk Raherix Ursivus killed in the process. Explosion attributes to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. So, messing with fuel, then, to make sure that it explodes, in order to kill someone from the Turian hierarchy. Well, I guess that's also par for the course. And now we got some ties with Kahoku, so he started investigation of Cerberus activities. See competition details for more recent activity. Competition details. Is that something that will be added in the future after the suicide mission? That is quite plausible. And then we have the Elusive Man profile. Cigarettes smoked today, 4. Drinks consumed today, 7. Daily Skyball score, 160 out of 0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Well, it's good to know that the Shadow Broker is keeping tabs on his arch-rival quite well. Suit worn today. Julie Vorn. Light line and blend, 2200 thread count. Single button closure. Besom chest pocket, 5 interior pockets, 4 button cuffs, side vents. Built-in protection from close-range weapons fire. Plum. Sexual liaisons, past week. Sani Shilani, Ilian Entertainment's sexiest human alive. Brooke Carragher, Skyball champion. Vela Vicious, Fornag's dream girl for 2185. Stasi and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trelawney, twice. Message sent today to Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Thessia, Palaven. That's not how you write Palaven, it's with an E. Tuchanka, Migrant Fleet. That's a lot of messages. No messages to the Normandy, apparently. Alright, well, there's still Captain Bailey. If it's short, then I'll read through that as well. She's a captain, survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel. Prefers dealing with the Secure Ward's criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. That is true. Business correspondence. From Captain Bailey to Zakira Ward Officer mailing list. Subject, new recruit basics. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. 1. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. 2. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. 3. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That is it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Bailey. Alright, that makes sense. Useful information for CSEC recruits. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC Officer Captain Bailey. Zakira Ward, Citadel. On 05-23-2104. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet. Front page stories, sports, arts, entertainment. Email from his ex-wife. Cancelled visits to the Citadel. VIP looters. Dark side of the colonies. A Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlan Golta. Report from Detective Nepatu Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41 F5JAYF. So, is this note part of the report, or is this something that the Shadow Broker added? And that's conflicting with the report, potentially? I think it's the latter. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin. Recancellation of service from Zakera Ward to Taste Ward. Well, that's unfortunate. Request for backup from Captain Keitham of Taste Ward. That's also unfortunate. A note from Taste Ward Intendant Sonol Barish expressing sorrow, re-loss of officers Lambert Jungira and Bretnus Somalda to gunmen on Taste Ward. Okay, so that was no accident. A request from Captain Keitham to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel Zakera Ward to Taste Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place. O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16 Zakera Ward, northwest corner booth. Email from ex-wife, gang member shootout, Bailey's health. Yeah, that's Taste Ward, not Zakera. He's fine. Alright, so that's it. We got all of our party members, got information about Cerberus and Bailey, and now we have 4 more dossiers and whatever updates there will be after the suicide mission. And potentially other DLCs that we will go through. Alright, see you all next time once we get back to doing something more than reading dossiers. Later.